Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday. I have got a new thing figured out. You can see that this is in my top. Oh my God, he's coming down. What? Sorry, I had been trying to get him to come down earlier, and he wasn't doing it. And now, oh, there he goes. Oh, good. We'll talk about him in just a second. So I've got this in here. Because this is something that can take strain off of my neck. That's the one thing I don't know if I've talked about on the vlog or not, but the heart monitor has a lanyard, and I've been wearing the lanyard around my neck, and I've noticed slowly each day my ulnar nerve has been bothering me. The same ulnar nerve that I screwed up at the beginning of 2021 from playing games on my phone, that came back. And every day it was getting worse, and I was like, what the heck? And then I was like, is it from the lanyard? So I think it is actually from the lanyard. So I was like, I need to stop wearing the lanyard, because this thing is not the lightest thing in the world. Like, it has a little weight to it. And that weight is around my neck in the form of that lanyard, and it has been for days. And I was like, I need to get pressure off of that. So I've been trying to not wear it around my neck if I can help it. I can put it here, but only around the house, because it lifts up my shirt here for the wires. However, I have been putting it, I take the lanyard and I tie it around my belt loop, so then it just hangs from my pants. And that works out pretty well too. I can't put the whole thing in my pocket because it's too far away, because I'm too tall. But I can at least tie the lanyard around my belt loop, and that will work. So I've got some solutions, and I'm trying as best I can to not have to wear the thing around my neck, because short amount of time it started causing me problems. I was getting like the tingling sensation in my pinky and ring finger, and I could feel it, and I was like, oh my God, this is wild that this is happening so quickly. So I'm sure everyone's really interested in knowing how Kep is doing, and the good news is that he is doing good. Much better this morning than last night. Mm-hmm. I went to bed really, really early because I was just completely exhausted, because I hadn't gotten much sleep the night before. Mouse stayed up, made sure that Kep was okay. And then actually, Mouse slept on the couch here because he was
hanging out on the ottoman.
Yeah.
And he was loafing, which is resting, but he wasn't truly relaxed asleep.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference. He'll lay on his side and just be totally out if he's asleep. So I wanted to be near him. I was like, well, I'll hear him get up if I'm on the couch. And you had the white noise on upstairs, so I knew that if I was upstairs, I wouldn't hear him.
Yeah.
So I laid here, and I just pulled the ottoman so I could reach out and touch him. And he came out of the gabapentin stupor around midnight, and I was able to pet him, and he rolled on his side and was purring. The vet texted us this morning. It's really great to have a tech-savvy vet, by the way, because I can text. And they asked how he was doing, and I said, he did not really want to eat last night, but he finally started eating around 8 or 9, and he went to the bathroom just fine, drank water, ate wet and dry, took his meds, and his behavior is sort of reserved, but fine, and he's breathing well, which is a concern with his heart. And they were like, great, thanks for the update. Let us know if he changes or if he's not back to his normal self by end of day tomorrow.
Cool. It's good to hear. I'm glad that he's done so well, because obviously any pet parent would be very concerned going into it. But he's doing all right.
He's licking his dry food dish right now.
That's good. It'll take a few days for him to be back to normal, but he's doing pretty well today.
He's been particularly hungry, but he also barely ate yesterday.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was happy to have gotten some rest last night. The first time in a long time, I've just straight through the night, just slept so much. And actually, before lunch, because we're getting ready to work on lunch here, I was starting to get tired again. And I think I've had just such a sleep deficit over the course of a few days that I'm just feeling a little bit tired. But that's okay. That's okay. Oh, and the other thing, yesterday was a big day, and yesterday was Kep's day. We focused on Kep, but something else happened yesterday, and today's kind of also Kep's day, but something else happened yesterday. It was a big deal. We now own the car. Because as you recall, we originally leased that car. It was a 3-year lease. And the first thing you're going to think is, oh, that's cool. Congratulations. You guys have the car. The second thing you're going to think is, oh, no, that was 3 years ago. Because any of you that were watching that long ago were like, no, it hasn't been that long. Has it been 3 years that quickly? Yes. Yeah, we're just near as a hair to that mark. So we have the car, and that's exciting. That's super exciting. They have to mail us the title, but they should be doing that here soon.
Hopefully.
So one of the things we took care of yesterday was being at the DMV and dealing with all of that stuff to get it all changed over. But yeah, that was extremely overshadowed by what was happening with Kepler. But I'm happy that that's happened, and I've loved the car. we've had that Subaru now for 3 years, and it's been a wonderful vehicle. We have just a little over 25,000 miles on it, and
Which is super low for its age.
right, I know, but the thing is, we didn't ended up using it a whole lot. We'll use it more as we go into the future, but it has not had any problems. We're just trying to take care of it, and every time we get into it, it really is a joy to drive. So been really happy with the Forester. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna check back in with the vlog later to see how Kep is doing. It's the end of the night, and look at this boy.
I think he's feeling better.
Look at this boy. He's relaxed. He's actually relaxed, aren't you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Little man. Little man.
Oh, he's feeling better.
Yeah, he is. There's still some ups and downs.
This is the first time I've seen him wash.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was tonight. Like, he didn't wash this morning or yesterday.
I mean, there's still some ups and downs in terms of his behavior, because he does the thing sometimes where he just kind of stares. But that's becoming less frequent. You're going to fall off the ottoman, bud. You need to...
He is a little loopy still.
Yeah, definitely. Like, pal, do you know you are a cat? Do you know that you will fall? I'm not entirely convinced that he knows that, but I'm just grateful that it seems like right now things are going well, and that he seems to be recovering all right. Right? Aye. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Anyway, that's it. Tomorrow is another day, and that's his last day of meds, so I'm curious to see how that goes. I'm crossing my fingers that everything keeps going all right. You know, this was big for him. This is really big, so slow and steady. We're gonna keep an eye on him and make sure the next 2 days goes well. And assuming it does, then he should be back to normal. Yeah. Okay, I'm exhausted. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?